So I began practice with the foul line drill because it gets me warmed up for real. Bars. To me, it's similar to stretching before working out because in a way, you are getting ready for a workout. One thing you'll notice immediately is that my body is bent over way too much and I do not have enough knee bend. Actually, someone on TikTok messaged me recently about that, and that's what I've been working on ever since. And I've been throwing the ball super well. So, if you're watching this video, thank you so much. I'll do this a few more times so that we can transition into the one-step drill. So with the one-step drill, we are literally adding one step, and I will continue to isolate the yo-yo release, trying to get that elbow bend. It may look like I'm really forcing it because I am, and I'm doing that on purpose to really emphasize the motion of a yo-yo release in my head since I've never really practiced it before. It's going to allow me to have a deeper connection with the release as we progress further into the practice. Also, the one-step drill is a fantastic drill because it puts you in your finishing position, and this has helped me fix timing issues from time to time. Now that I'm all warmed up, I'm going to start to put more hand on the bowling ball, really trying to get that yo-yo release going. In my head, I'm trying to recruit more elbow bend as I throw each shot. This one felt really good. I'm soft with my wrist, and I really got underneath the bowling ball. I'm focusing on the elbow, I'm focusing on the forearm, and I'm using these two to work in tandem. With the one-step drill, we have now thrown in the timing variable, but also have to focus on the yo-yo release as well. It's a lot to think about, but wait, there's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare thumb war. This drill is so good because it has helped me get my timing in place and helped me learn how to feel the swing. I remember seeing PBA bowler AJ Johnson do it on his social media a couple years back, and ever since, I've been doing it. Shouts out AJ for that. On this one, you'll see me get a little too ahead of myself. When you are learning something new, sometimes it's hard to focus on so many things at the same time that your body malfunctions and you throw it in the gutter. It happens. I also just realized I picked up the deadwood. I guess everything worked out perfectly. I'll go ahead and swing the ball a few times to gather momentum. One thing this drill does really well for me is how to feel the swing. That's something I've never really focused on, but started to understand its significance over time. You want to feel the swing and know how to wait for the swing at the finish. Before the ball leaves my hand, I'm really trying to activate that elbow bend because it's going to give you that power and revolutions on the bowling ball. This 4-step drill really meshes everything together from earlier when we practiced the no-step and one-step drill. This is as close as it gets to your entire approach without doing your entire approach, if that makes any sense. The most challenging thing is finding the balance between the yo-yo release itself and utilizing your momentum to actually do the yo-yo release, which is why I spent so much time in the beginning of the video isolating it, because everything would become easier when we incorporated momentum. For these next clips, you are going to see that I've kind of figured it out, and I'll start to put a lot more hand on the bowling ball. Once again, I'm reinforcing the idea of more elbow bend and using the forearm as the more dominant movement. On this one, I get a handful of the ball, and I really like this one off my hand. This was a pretty good one, but I do fall off the shot, and right now I'm trying to find my timing while being able to perform the yo-yo release. This one was really good, and you can see that my backswing was actually higher than my previous ones. I did something different, and I gave those pre-swings a little more rocking motion, and I was able to really feel the swing work together with my momentum. At this point, I feel like everything is starting to flow within me, and that's what it should feel like. The goal is to reach a flow-like state, be the ball, as I said in my last video. This part won't have too much commentary, as I want you to kind of just watch and process how I made the progression from the beginning of the video to now. This one was kind of crazy because I told myself I was going to try to catch it at the top of the swing, and I ended up getting so much on it. You can see me smiling to myself as I walk back because of how awkward and different it felt, but the result was good. At this point, all cylinders are firing like a V8, and I'm feeling loose. I'm talking V8 like the engine, not the juice. To kind of summarize it all, here is everything that is going through my head at the moment. Because we established our deep learning of the yo-yo release in the initial stages, now I'm not directly focused on that one thing anymore. Now it's become me thinking more about the flow of my swing and how to use that momentum to make it easier to roll the ball off my hand to create that yo-yo release. To do that, I am using my forearm as the more dominant movement, but also not forgetting that I need that elbow bend we worked so hard on in the beginning of the video. As surprising as it sounds, this is legitimately the first time I practiced the yo-yo release in one practice session. As far as I got that day, I actually was impressed with how much progress I made. If I really practiced this for a few weeks, I really think I could get it down. Also, remember these video clips are from last year, during the summer, in August. I think it would be fun to get really good at it this year so I can share my new findings. As the video ends, let me know down below in the comments if you've tried to learn the yo-yo release and what made it so difficult. Until the next one, peace.